Everyone has been waiting for the full explanation of the military parade marking the 82nd anniversary of the founding of this military parade of the universe. The location is still Kim Il-sung Square in Pyongyang. Same. North Korea will also have warm-up activities before the formal military parade. North Korean officials call this a military music ceremony. North Korea's own information choir and the North Korean Comprehensive Military Band played military music. Kick off the warm-up activities. What they played was also familiar to North Koreans. Rhythmic music that inspires progress. Members of the North Korean Comprehensive Military Band will change various band songs according to the rhythm of the music. Female sabers perform saber demonstrations. At the same time, the snare drummers and members of the team will perform snare drum performances and gun holster performances. The warm-up activity is after the military music ceremony. What was held was the entrance ceremony for the military parade certificates and the flags of the joint forces of the Korean People's Army at all levels. Everyone, pay it. This is not a split military parade and our country's military parade. For several months, troops have been gathering directly on the east side of Chang'an Avenue to wait for the simple process. And Russia's Red Square military parade. Russia's process of directly massing troops on Red Square has been different for several months. Before the North Korean military parade, their months-long troops would assemble on the streets next to Kim Il-sung Square. There is a special ceremony for troops entering Jinilsheng Square that lasts for several months. During the military entry ceremony for several months, some videos showing the military capabilities of the Korean People's Army will also be played on the big screen at the scene. After months of troops arriving, the top leaders were welcomed. Welcome ceremony for the Golden Dean. Because North Korea's military parade is not live broadcast, the military parade is when the people are released, to show respect. This ceremony to welcome the supreme leader will be edited to the front. This led many people to mistakenly believe that the ceremony to welcome the Golden President was the beginning of the military parade. Actually not. After the warm-up and the arrival of several months of troops, only the supreme leader and foreign dignitaries will be present. President Kim will reduce the flag deception of the 3 armed forces and 1 battalion of the Korean Armed Forces and all levels of Joint Forces of Vietnam. From all branches of the Korean People's Army, Ministry of National Defense of the DPRK, officers from the major joint forces of the Korean People's Army. They will also line up to salute to greet the supreme leader. After the welcome ceremony, President Jinwei accompanied distinguished guests from various countries into the military parade site, according to Korean tradition. When the leaders enter, there will still be a welcome and flower-laying session for North Korean members and team members. At this time, the atmosphere at the scene was quite weak. The whole audience cheered long live. Fireworks and balloons will also be set off. After Dean Jean and the distinguished guests occupied the army, the military parade ceremony officially began. Also, the first thing to be done was the ceremony to raise the Korean flag. The North Korean Flag Guard escorts the North Korean flag into the venue. Commander-in-Chief of North Korean the Ministry of National Defense issued a salute order to General Nguyen Guangtie. All troops and flag formations present saluted the national flag. Under the attention of the whole audience, North Korean Flag Guard guards the North Korean flag. March to the flag-raising platform. The North Korean Flag Guard guards the audience. Takaba North Korean flag. After the North Korean flag slowly rose to its highest point. Under the attention of the whole audience, North Korean soldiers fired off a 21-hour salute, celebrating the 80th anniversary of the founding of the Workers' Party of Korea. 21 hours of great pressure. North Korean National Flag Guard Guard. North Korean Flag Guard. North Korean Flag Guard. North Korean Flag Guard. 21 Shelley Secret Service. Chairman Kim delivered an important speech. Chairman Kim pointed out in his speech, purpose of celebration, reaffirm the validity of our sovereignty. Chairman Kim swears to defend national independence through military force, praising the North Korean armed forces. It is the cornerstone of defending the line of the Korean Party and the country. Chairman Kim said, North Korea will continue with those forces that affect human progress. Responsibility to fight. He said North Korea is against Xi Jinping. He said North Korea was a bulwark of independence against Western hegemony. He also paid tribute to the North Korean troops stationed overseas, expressed condolences and respect. After Chairman Kim's speech, the bugle sounds. Simplicity officially begins. It's different from the Sino-Russian military parade. 2 North Korean military undertaken by the Central Asian Chest Police Force, Commander-in-Chief of North Korean Military Parade, National Defense to Twilight Iron General. To the Vice Chairman of the Central Military Commission of the Workers' Party of Korea, report of Tianning Shui who adjusted the policy. The teaching troops have finished lining up, please review. The Commander-in-Chief began to inspect the central and strict months of troops. Just like China's military parade, there are also 2 greetings when inspecting the troops. At one time, it was the Commander-in-Chief and the officers greet each other. Once, it was to adjust the political affairs of Taiwan. Congratulations to the troops of the past few months on the establishment and development of long live the troops response in a few months. Simply speaking from the content of greetings. After the Commander-in-Chief inspected the troops, I will return to the rostrum and report to Director Jean. Request a separate command. Director Jinue was the beginning. Commander-in-Chief at the military under the leadership of General Tugwangti. Born during the anti-Japanese war. The officers and soldiers of and North Korea banned from leaving Seoul. Level 105 fossilized officers and soldiers. Portrait of a high-spirited Korean revolutionary veteran and the salute phalanx with the easy military flag. First to enter. The first few pay tribute to the officers and soldiers of the all from the above. After paying tribute to the team, the entrance is North Korea's reputation. Cavalry phalanx. Korean Lang General Party Central Committee. Escort phalanx. Korean Service Commission Security Bureau. North Korean National Guard. These 4 pro-American teams. Afterwards, those who appeared one after another were from the North Korean Army, Navy and Air Force, and Strategic Missile Force. Special Forces Squadron. Infiltrate the formation later. Reconnaissance Squadron, Military Medical Hand Squadron, Service Team. And support Russia's war effort. Troop formation. Later came from Jun Matsuwa University in the Kim Jong-il Military and Political University, Kim Jong-il National Chengchi University, Kim Jong-un's National Defense Museum and Cadet Formation and the Ministry of National Security of North Korean Social Security Team. North Korea's Social Security is special. Excited troops. Korean Revolutionary Academy Parade. Workers and peasants eat guard formations. The waiting groups of people on foot entered the venue one by one. It's the North Korean Youth Golden Guard Squadron. After the foot formation, it is the Global Main Equipment Formation. The equipment team belongs to the field. It is North Korea's modern main tank. Tianma 20. After the tank formation is the Track 155 automatic cannon formation. After the 4-star plus artillery formation. This model is the most common in North Korea. 4-star rocket launcher formation. Everyone, focus on this square team. Show the world. Unique 600mm caliber. After the rocket launcher formation. It's North Korea's long-range cruise missile formation. After the cruise missile formation. It's North Korea's drone launch team. After the drone launch formation. It's a North Korean surface-to-air missile and surface-to-surface missile formations. Following the surface-to-air surface-to-surface missile it's North Korea's high-speed missile formation. North Korea demonstrated Hwasong 11MA this time and Mars 16B. Both models are equipped with wave body gliding warhead design, high-speed missile. The high-pressure shaft is known as North Korea so far. The most powerful solid-state ballistic missile, Mars-20. This was called a shot by many kings. Host missile that cannot be loaded. Loaded by an 11-axis launch vehicle. Some bloggers say that North Korea's Mars-20 is the world's largest solid-in missile. The reason is the 11-axis launch vehicle equipped with. This statement is doubtful. Because of what? Although theoretically the larger the launch vehicle is, the bigger the missile. But these people passed. First, the Hwasong-18 missile previously displayed. This is also the 11-axis launch vehicle. Large load. In addition, North Korea's 11-axis launch vehicle, no one can figure out where he got it from. So specifically this 11-axis launch vehicle, congratulations on whether it can reach the standard? Also doubtful. In addition, this Joe-class ballistic missile, with the same range and power. Bigger is not really better. The larger the projectile is. The slower you move, the slower you move. It's all a challenge. Even if this Mars-20 is the world the largest mutual body missile. This can only mean that North Korea is developing missiles, compatible fuels and miniaturization of nuclear weapons. Not very mature yet. My personal feelings watching the North Korean military, the main thing is to pay attention to the North Korean people, to the leader and to the country. Outpouring of emotion. These pictures are really touching. What big events will happen next in the international community? We will still report to you as soon as possible. Please continue to pay attention.